Did you know that despite headlines about corruption, some of the biggest names in German business are not just staying, but doubling down on their investments in the Philippines? It's a fascinating story that goes beyond the usual news cycle. And today, we're going to unpack why. What do these German giants see in the Philippines that others might be missing? Let's dive in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a really interesting economic puzzle. On one hand, you have the Philippines, a nation consistently working to improve its ranking on global corruption perception indexes. On the other, you have Germany, a country known for its meticulous planning, strict regulations, and low tolerance for corruption. You'd think these two would be like oil and water, right? But the reality is surprisingly different. Major German companies are thriving in the Philippines, and their commitment seems stronger than ever. So, what's the secret sauce? The first, and perhaps most important ingredient, is human capital. The Filipino workforce is consistently praised by German executives for being highly skilled, adaptable, and having an exceptional command of the English language. This isn't just about call centers anymore. We're talking about high-level engineering, complex logistics, and sophisticated manufacturing processes. German companies know that to build world-class products, you need a world-class team. In the Philippines, they find a young, dynamic, and educated population eager to learn and grow. This demographic dividend is a massive advantage that is hard to ignore. The talent pool is deep, and the work ethic is strong, creating a powerful foundation for any business. Next up, let's talk about strategic location. The Philippines sits right in the heart of Southeast Asia, one of the fastest-growing economic regions in the world. For German firms, having a base here isn't just about the domestic market of over 110 million people. It's a strategic gateway to the entire ASEAN region, with a combined population of over 680 million. With improving infrastructure, ports, and airports, the Philippines is becoming an increasingly attractive hub for logistics and supply chain management. Think about it. From here, you can efficiently reach markets like Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. It's a logistical sweet spot that German efficiency experts definitely appreciate. Of course, we can't talk about this without addressing the elephant in the room: corruption. How do German companies, which operate under strict anti-bribery laws both at home and internationally, navigate this challenge? Well, it comes down to a combination of strategy and principle. Firstly, many of these larger firms have robust internal compliance and governance systems. They invest heavily in training their local teams on ethical business practices and have zero-tolerance policies. They create a corporate culture that stands apart from the surrounding challenges. They don't play the game. They change the rules within their own walls. Secondly, they often work through established and reputable channels, like the German-Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This organization acts as a vital bridge, helping companies understand the local landscape, navigate bureaucracy legally and ethically, and connect with the right partners. They provide a support system that helps mitigate risks. It's about being smart and principled, rather than taking shortcuts. They focus on building long-term, transparent relationships with local suppliers and government agencies that share their values. Now, let's look at the specific sectors where this partnership is flourishing. You have giants like Continental, a leading automotive parts supplier, which runs a massive facility in the Philippines, employing thousands of Filipinos to produce advanced electronics for cars worldwide. Then there's the logistics behemoth, DB Schenker, which leverages the country's strategic location. And we can't forget companies like Siemens Healthineers, bringing cutting-edge medical technology to the country. These aren't small-time operations. These are significant, long-term investments that create high-quality jobs and facilitate technology transfer. This transfer of knowledge is a two-way street. While Germans bring their engineering prowess, Filipinos offer innovative solutions and a unique understanding of the local and regional market. So, what does this all mean for the future? The continued confidence of German firms sends a powerful signal. It tells the world that despite the challenges, the underlying fundamentals of the Philippine economy, its people, its location, and its growth potential, are incredibly strong. This investment acts as a vote of confidence. It shows that it is possible to do clean, successful business in the country. This, in turn, can inspire and pressure for wider spread reforms. When a major economic partner like Germany demonstrates that success doesn't require corruption, it sets a new standard. Furthermore, the government itself has been making strides. Initiatives to digitize services, streamline business registration, and increase transparency are slowly but surely making a difference. The Corporate Recovery and Tax Incentives for Enterprises Act, or the CREATE Act, for example, is designed to attract more foreign investment by offering more competitive tax rates and incentives. German investors are watching these developments closely. They play the long game. They understand that progress isn't always a straight line, but the overall trajectory is positive. They see a government that is, at least in rhetoric and in some concrete actions, moving towards a more business-friendly and transparent environment. The story of German investment in the Philippines is ultimately a story of seeing potential beyond the problems. It's about recognizing that a country's greatest asset is its people. It's about strategic patience and a commitment to ethical principles, even when it's the harder path. While the headlines may focus on the negative, these German companies are quietly writing a different story, one of partnership, growth, and mutual success. They are betting on the long-term promise of the Philippines, and so far, that bet appears to be paying off handsomely for both sides. It is a testament to the idea that with the right strategy and a focus on shared values, international business can be a powerful force for positive change. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this German approach is a model for other foreign investors in the Philippines? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you found this video insightful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next exploration. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video.